I've helped over 20,000 women lose their menopause belly using just 5 specific exercises without doing endless cardio or following restrictive diets. Because if you're over 40 and you've been doing ab workouts, cutting more calories, and your belly still isn't going anywhere, you're not broken. You've just been using the wrong approach for your body. In this video, I'll show you the 5 exercises that actually work for women over 40. And you'll learn why they work, how to do them safely, and how to start seeing real results all without needing a gym. Let's get into it. First, before we get into the workouts, you need to understand that you cannot spot reduce belly fat. Doing only crunches won't burn belly fat. You burn belly fat by building muscle. Endless cardio doesn't fix the menopause belly either. What actually works and has been proven to work for over 20,000 women is a combination of strength training, proper protein intake, and recovery. And the exercises I'm about to show you do exactly that. They help with building lean muscle, training your deep core, increasing your metabolism even while you rest. So let's get into the first one, goblet squats. This exercise is a great example of how you can target multiple muscle groups at once, which makes it incredibly effective for building strength and burning fat, especially when it comes to reducing menopause belly. It works your legs, glutes, and core all at once, helping you burn fat and build strength with a single move. It targets the largest muscle groups in your body, which is key for boosting metabolism and balancing your hormones. It burns more calories than traditional ab workouts, making it far more effective for losing stubborn menopause belly fat. And it forces your core to stabilize during every rep, which helps flatten your stomach and improve posture over time. And actually doing them is very simple. All you need is a dumbbell. It doesn't need to be heavy. Hold it close to your chest with your elbows tucked in. Sit low into a squat, keeping your chest tall and your back straight. The goal is to drive through your heels as you stand back up and not your toes. Make sure to always brace your core throughout the movement, like you're zipping up a pair of tight jeans. Engaging your core like this is what helps to flatten your belly over time. The more your deep core muscles activate, the more defined and toned your midsection becomes. But this next move is the one most women skip, and it's the one that actually pulls your belly fat. Number 2, dead bugs. This exercise targets the muscle that literally pulls your belly inward, the transverse abdominis, which acts like your body's natural corset. And the reason so many women over 40 struggle with back pain, a weak core, old or reoccurring injuries is because they've never properly trained this deep core muscle or didn't even know it existed. Dead bugs are one of the safest and most effective ways to activate it, and they strengthen your core without putting stress on your neck or your back. So no more soreness or pain after every workout. This is the one that strengthens your core safely and effectively without putting pressure on your joints. And all you need to get started is to lay down a mat on the floor. That's it. No fancy equipment is required. You're gonna press your lower back firmly into the floor to protect your spine and activate your deep core muscles. Then move slowly and with control. Focus on form, not on speed. Exhale fully with each rep to engage your core and flatten your stomach from the inside out. This teaches your core how to stay flat all day and not just during workouts. But when you pair these movements with the right nutrition, that is when you'll start to see the menopause belly disappear even faster. Because if you want to lose fat faster and actually see your core come through, you need to pair these workouts with the right nutrition strategy. But if you've been struggling to figure out what to eat, how to burn belly fat, and how to finally feel strong and in control of your body again, be sure to check out the macro method, the same nutrition strategy that's already helped over 20,000 women lose stubborn belly fat. You'll find it linked in the description to get started today. Now let's get into the next move that actually boosts your fat burning hormones. Number 3, a dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Now the goal with these exercises isn't to lift like a bodybuilder like you might be thinking. We're using them because this is where hormone-friendly fat loss truly begins. Romanian deadlifts are going to target your hamstrings, glutes, and your deep core. Here here's why that matters. Deadlifts build lean muscle, which helps raise your resting metabolism so you burn more fat even when you're not exercising. Strength training like this naturally boosts key fat burning hormones, including HGH, which is human growth hormone, which supports fat loss and muscle tone, and even testosterone. Yes, women need it too, especially for energy, strength, and body composition. And all you need to get started is a pair of dumbbells. I recommend starting with 8 to 15 pounds depending on your current strength, light enough to control but heavy enough to challenge your muscles and drive results. Keep a soft bend in your knees to protect your joints and stay mobile. Push your hips back like you're closing a car door with your glutes. Keep your back flat and your spine neutral throughout the entire movement. Control the weight on the way down and up, but don't let momentum take over. And that wraps up the Romanian deadlift. Aim for 10 to 12 slow, controlled reps to start, and over time you can gradually increase the weight as your strength and confidence grow. But strength alone isn't enough. You also need core stability under movement, and that's exactly what we're training with this next exercise. Number 4 is plank pull-throughs. This is the exercise that teaches your core to stay engaged while your body moves, which is exactly how you build that toned midsection and finally get rid of stubborn menopause belly fat. Plank pull-throughs are powerful because they train anti-rotation, which is key for building a stable core and flattening your belly. They strengthen your deep abs and shoulders and back, helping you feel stronger and more supported in everyday daily movements. They protect your spine by building stability instead of stressing it like many traditional ab exercises do. To get started, grab one medium weight dumbbell and that's all you need. Set yourself up in a solid high plank and follow these exact steps to make sure you're doing it right. Get into a strong high plank position with your hands under your shoulders and your body in a straight line. Slowly drag the dumbbell across your torso from one side to the other, keeping your hips steady. Avoid any twisting or rotating. Your goal is to keep your core completely still while everything else moves. Start with 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps per side, moving slow and controlled. And as you get stronger with this exercise, you can gradually increase the weight or add a pause during the drag to challenge your stability even more. Now let's get into the final move that ties everything together. Number 5, step back lunges. This one may look simple, but is actually a secret weapon for building a toned, balanced body. And is also great for transforming that stubborn menopause belly into a flatter, stronger core. Here's what makes step back lunges a must in your routine. They train balance and core control, which means more stability and less wobble as you move. They activate your glutes, which are one of the most important muscles for boosting your metabolism. They burn serious calories without putting unnecessary stress on your joints. And the best part, you don't even need a dumbbell to get started. Here's exactly how to do a step back lunge the right way. Step backward with control, keeping your stride steady and your hips square. Anchor your front foot into the ground to maintain stability and drive power. Lean your torso slightly forward. This shifts the work into your glutes where you want it. Engage your core throughout to protect your spine and improve balance. Over time, once your form feels solid, you can start adding a dumbbell to increase resistance, build strength, and burn even more fat without ever needing to spend hours in the gym. And a quick reminder is that you don't need to feel destroyed for it to work. You don't need more cardio, you don't need daily ab workouts. What you need is these 5 moves 2 to 4 times per week, progressive strength and recovery. But here's the thing that most women aren't told. Workouts alone won't fix the menopause belly. That's why we pair these exact movements with the macro method, the same framework that we've used with 20,000 plus women to burn belly fat, to build lean muscle, and to feel strong, confident, and in control again. Just look at Linda. She followed a simple, flexible diet, worked out from home, and started losing her menopause belly in just a few weeks. In the description, make sure to download the macro method and learn how to fuel your body without deprivation. Because smart training plus smart eating, that's when your belly finally changes. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.